Yo, what is up, everybody? Welcome back to Nisemonogatari. Tonight we're on episode 1. By episode 1, I mean episode 2. Why did my Alexa just go off? That's fine. Episode 2 of Nisemonogatari. That's what is important here. So, first things first. New location, obviously. I just feel like I have to address it because I'm in it. That's cool. That's about all I gotta say about that. You might recognize it. I've been here, like, a couple times. I'm also drinking sparkling ice strawberry lemonade. You know how it goes. So, who cares about that? Get rid of that show. So, Nisemonogatari. We've watched episode 1. Episode 1, I have it up right here, was... Oh, first. Nisei means fake. Y'all let me know about that. So, Nisemonogatari is, like, fake story. Somebody described it as impostery. If you want to, like, make it an English pun, which is kind of funny, I guess. Impostery, imposter story. Yeah. So, that's interesting. The first thing I think of would be this part right here. When, like, it was first described to me that it was, like, fake story. This, of course, is the flashing thing that appeared of Araragi describing his sisters. And whenever I say Araragi, I mean main boy Araragi. I'm not talking about Karen or Tsukihi. Oh, I also don't have my sheet of paper that have all their names on. Oh no, I forgot that when I moved locations. Oops, that's okay. We'll figure it out. But yeah, impostery, fake story, blah blah blah. It's not necessarily. There's a couple ways we could read it. We could read it as the story itself is fake, right? Which I feel like I don't really know what the story's about yet. I mean, I know it's about a bee, and I know it's about Karen, or just the five sisters in general, and this bee, but we haven't met the bee. We haven't met the other sister. We've only met the one, really. Because we just kept talking to Hachikuji the entire time. So maybe there's like, I don't know, there could be something going on there that the story itself is fake in some way. But what I really thought about is, I mean, like, look at this final line and, like, some of these lines, that Araragi describes his sisters as, like, they say they're doing things for justice, but in reality, they are, acting like great friends of justice, but in reality, they're just doing it for as an outlet for their energy. I mean, I'm literally just saying it word for word at that point. But it's like, they're fakes, right? Because they're putting up a fake front of, we're justice warriors, but really they're just, like, satiating their violent impulses or whatever, right? So there is that definitely is like a fake going on. So that's pretty interesting. I mean, he straight up calls them hopeless imposters. So there's all my episodes like downloaded. Move, get out of here. This freaking pop player, bro. I'm so bad with software. So there's something interesting going on there. Like, are we going to be addressing how Aragi views his sisters? Because we know, like, I mean, the relationship's not like garbage, but he obviously like isn't super tight with them. I feel like, especially just considering the his relationship with Hachikuji, how he met Hachikuji because he didn't want to be at home, all that kind of stuff. And while we could dismiss that as like everybody, like, if you have a family, like, you'll butt heads sometimes, and sometimes you just want to get away from them. That makes sense, and that could be a way why he left. But I kind of feel like overall his like relationship isn't great with them, and that, like, not that they have a bad relationship, but just kind of underdeveloped. So that's just kind of gut feeling. We'll definitely get a view of their relationship more throughout this season. But maybe we'll be like dealing with that a lot. Maybe they'll become closer. Maybe Aragi will be able to see his sisters as something more than just fakes, you know, actually be able to like figure out how they work and understand them a bit better. Are they actually fakes, or are they or does he just see them as fakes, like, falsely? I don't know, some questions there. Because obviously we have biased narrator Araragi, because he's literally like, he just says they're fakes here in his brain or whatever this is supposed to be. Because I mean, this is like him talking to us, Loki. Though it's not even him talking to us, because he says, even if I suppose there was such a demand for, like, wait. Because he says of this story, so he's, like, declaring it a story, right? But he also says, I very much doubt there would be any group of people in this world interested in it. So it's like, he's aware that he's describing a story in his brain, but he's also saying that there's not people interested, where obviously, like, I'm interested and you're interested. And he, like... So, like, that kind of is, like, there's, like, a disconnect there a little bit, because he doesn't know that we're interested in the story, but he also is aware that there is a story being told. And then he also says, I would not want to go into thorough detail about the two of them, but then he kind of does go into decently thorough detail about the two of them, and I have a feeling we're going to just keep doing that. Though, to be fair, we didn't really talk about the sisters too much here. I mean, we looked at this was this Tsukihi, something like that. I think Karen was the other one. Sorry, I freaking do not remember. I'm pretty sure Karen was the one that was gone. Like he did talk with them a bit, but then like if we're considering that we barely talked about the bee or anything, and then we just talked with Hachikuji like for the entire episode, and he's going to Sengoku's house, which doesn't have to do with his sisters because he's not going there with them. You know, he's going just with alone with Sengoku. Like he is kind of avoiding talking about them in that way. You might be able to say so. Perhaps by distracting himself with Hachikuji and distracting himself with Sengoku, he's avoiding going into thorough detail about the two of them. In which case, like, this would line up with what we're given, like, a lot. Yeah. So, yeah, I don't really have a read on Karen or Tsukihi yet. We're definitely going to figure that out. And yeah, the OP is Staple, like, remix. So, I mean, that's another example of him avoiding his sisters. So, maybe he's, like, avoiding and dismissing them as fakes without actually getting to know them, and that's something we'll be correcting throughout this. Who knows? We'll figure it out. This entire kidnapping thing, freaking... Oh, yeah, I was having a lot of thoughts about, like, Senjo Gahara having doubts in her relationship with Araragi. Again, I mean, it's just a speculation based off of a very interesting and, like, kind of abstract beginning 7 minutes and 20 seconds, you know? So, should be interesting. Oh, and I can read the previews. You guys let me know the previews are safe. They're like, apparently they're just like insanity. So, we'll watch this preview real quick for like the end of episode 1, the preview for episode 2, and then we'll watch episode 2. 3, 2, 1, bang. I don't know. I mean, it's 25 minutes into the episode 1. Wow, this is loud. I gotta turn this down. Okay. Twister game in kanji. What are they even talking about? I'm just used to not having any idea what they're talking about. That's like the best part. Karen B part 2. Yeah, Karen's the one that's gone. Oh, is that Sengoku? Okay, so this is Tsukihi, I think, in the middle, and then this is Karen, and then this is Sengoku. The episode previews only stream online? That is so sad. Wait, is that true? Okay, I don't even... They're talking about Twister games. I'm just... You know what? I only have so much brain space. Let me just go into episode 2. Okay, we're not going to deal with that. I could... If I wanted to deal with it, I would have dealt with it last time. Or let's just watch episode 2. Shoot, I mean, no, let's just jump into it. Episode 2, I'm excited. 3, 2, 1. Bam! Where do I put my mouse? Where do I put my mouse? Oh, there we go. Okay. Figured it out. Let's go. She's a warrior. Yeah, she's the warrior, and the other one's the brains. She does a little peace pose. That was kind of fun. Okay, yeah, Tsukihi's the... we were right. Second year middle school. 14. Okay. Tsuki's appearance. Wait, okay. The non-violent one is even more aggressive? Or the intellectual one? A rescue squad or a heroic duo? Where justice itself? Okay, so they're the superheroes of their school. In their partnership. Tsukihi. Irredeemable fakes. Interesting. Actual OP. Actual OP. Wow, that's crazy. The first one's Staple Remix. What a weird choice for them to like use an op. I don't know, man. This show's crazy with it. Okay, let me focus. I like this one. This one's got good visuals. I say as soon as it cuts to like her sweating with her like. Okay, that's funny. Ally of Justice. Yes, of course. Answers are melting. Like ice cream. Oh, these visuals are crazy. Look at that. Oh, she turned into the bee. I think the bee thing is really tied to what Senjougahara said. About like float like a bee, butterfly sting like a bee. Or she said it wrong, but that's what was meant. Ooh, he turned into bees. Wait, that's kind of crazy. Oh, it's got a honeycomb background. Okay, I have no idea. I'm gonna have to run all that back, per usual. Oh, is that Sengoku? What's up, Sengoku? She's doing this thing. Where she like flips her hair back with a hairband? Yeah. Surely. Her little like crush on him is quite adorable. Or whatever you want to call it. Like crush works, but there's a little bit of nuance to it where it's I don't know. We'll talk about that if it's important. Whoa. Wait, how many locks? She has like 17 locks on the door. She's used to locking people out. Okay. He took a quick snapshot of her booty there. That's crazy to me. She has a nice room. I like her room. Very pink colored. Maybe a bit much. I know, coming from me, right? But yeah, she takes it. She puts the sleeves down herself. Why are you trying to seduce him off the bat? Give him a minute to acclimate. The king game? What is that? Oh no. Oh wait, Araragi looked good in the black tee, tank top. She literally looks like a body pillow in that. That's too much. What, you want to make him the ping and obey him? The king? You know what I mean. Shut up. Be quiet. I've never played the king game. Oh, she wants either role. No, she wants the taking. She wants the taking. So much stuff. So many books about stories and stuff. Oh, the game, literally the game of life. Okay, I know this game. I didn't know the king game. I guess it's just like order you around the game. But not game of life? Okay, you going to college? What are you doing? Surely. With the snakes, have you been attacked again? I mean, the one kid got attacked by the snake, right? We haven't seen that yet. Oh. Why is she trying to... She's trying to get backstage into the world of the oddities. Man. Which is exactly what Araragi was like saying he... That was his conversation with Hachikuji, was like not wanting that to happen. Well, kinda. Right, okay. They're investigating. Yeah. The Fire Sisters. His Game of Life like theme going on is crazy. With all the money flying around. I love the Game of Life. That's interesting. He's doing it because of Sengoku. Not because like his sisters are getting potentially involved with oddities. It's like specifically with Sengoku. Hmm. I'm curious how much of the like like lewd actions that the girl that Sengoku does is like actually happening, and how much of it is just Araragi fantasizing and it's like slipping into reality, or like I'll show you my body. Is that what you just said, dude? I literally wait. When was that? Okay, 9. Okay. Hide, get out of here. What do you see like this? Like, is she actually doing this? I don't know, man. It's so... Ooh, the motif. But it's black and white. Okay, I gotta focus. I gotta read every word. Saved something important for me as a man? What are you talking about? Oh, Kanbaru! Oh, it's been a minute, Kanbaru. Her just neck deep in... What was it? Yaoi? His girl is so funny. Okay. Wow, she's quick with it. Yeah, I gotta get naked if I talk to you over the phone. Why are you talking to her right now? I missed that. Is she stripping right now? She did. She's already fully stripped. True. I'm allowed to strip in my own room. Yeah, good point. Remember when he was calling her like an exhibitionist? It's like this again. We're back to that. Yeah, see, like, we're only gonna make it outside occasionally. Uh, no, his plane fell. With the basketball team. Sure. Sure, you know, yeah. Yeah. I wonder if Araragi is just... Oh, your grandma saw you naked. No. Unlucky. You reap what you sow. You reap what you sow. Maybe she didn't see you. Maybe she's blind. Cataracts? Yeah, unlucky. Is he just avoiding dealing with his sisters? I think he's just avoiding dealing with his sisters, so he keeps checking in with all the characters from Bake. I feel like that's where we're at. Because, like, what, clean her room? Oh, but your sister found you ran into her randomly. She's doing a handstand, walking. Okay. Giga woman. Karen's about to be so OP. What is she doing? You just ruined it. Oh, but she's too clean. Yeah, that's not going to mess her up. I like how he crashed his bike against a rock to gain the height to do it. He's good at crashing his bike. What is that pose? Beating people up? Bad people up? Or why? I don't. I guess she just likes the handstand. What is this? It's acrobatic, man. Mmm. The gumshoe master. I hear you. This angle. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh wow, his hair turned into a lightning bolt. Okay. Yeah, sure. Make it a running gag that you just walk around on your hands. That's funny. Or in the bridge pose, rather. Yeah, what you got? Ooh. She's out here. No, what do you... Yeah, you're dealing with, You're trying to track down the spell stuff, right? Okay, she's fun. I like her. She's got good energy. Wait, is she taller than him? Whoa, secrets. Secrets. I think he's slouching a tiny bit. Hmm. Okay, she's about to jump someone. Let her walk in her hands in peace. Hasta la vista, baby. Bye-bye. What is that from? Terminator? Okay. Suruga's grandma. Oh, yes. Kanburu. Oh, wow. You're still naked. Fine. Kanburu! Clothes! Kanburu! Clothes! Dig into the books. Dig into the books. Use the books for clothes. You don't use any blankets? No blankets when you nap? The paragon of virtue. So true, honestly. This music, dude, this music's so funny to me, actually. Wow, how much of this is allowed on like YouTube? I don't know how the rules work. I'm gonna have to check. It's okay. Shut up. Let me just enjoy this, okay? Enjoy. What does that mean? Okay. You've seen Senjuga hard naked. She was naked like episode 2. Wasn't she? I'm pretty sure she was. Oh yeah, that's literally... She literally just said what I said, basically. Well, close. True. That's her girl right there. Yeah, you want to play the king game with her? I feel he didn't want that to be the order. Leave my room. Who is this? Oh, it's Kombaru. Kombaru. Okay, whatever. This show, man. The short shorts and then like the what's that called? Just like the I don't even know what that's called. It's just like a strip of cloth. Okay, let me pay attention to this jersey real quick. Put on the jersey. Okay. Maybe a monkey byproduct or that. Either one, honestly. Mmm. Pepperoncino. Yeah. Oh yeah, family hate. Surely. Yeah. That makes sense. Aragi. Okay, thank you. Waterfall. Is she just? I actually respect that. If she like says a bunch of just unhinged things constantly because she enjoys people getting shocked over it. I love shock value like that. It's so fun. Oh yeah, her hair has grown. The glass is wearing secretary? Hanakawa, basically. Loki. Mm. Okay, so we're sorting all of her books. All of her erotica books. This piano, though. I love the music in this show so much. Why did you have the same book? That's okay. A true pervert would like ugly men too. Whoa, this is a good point. Yeah, he's got her. He's got her right now. Ew, that was a horrible thing that you just said. Turned on by the smell of old men. Yeah, can we not? No, it's whatever. Okay. Why is she? Why is she... he's not getting shock valued. He's not getting shocked, bro. BL? I don't know what BL is. On a stratum? What is happening? It's okay. Oh, she's out of here. Wow, the animation on that tackle was crazy. What are you doing to him? What is it? What do you... I don't even understand what this is. Whoa, she made a den. She made a nest. Yeah? No. Wow, he really provoked her into going crazy by not I can't even form words. Oh, his clothes. Whew, okay. Episode 2. Gonna have to rewatch that hoe. Bro, okay. Well, lyric pass. I'm gonna say this is a lyric pass because I want to listen to it. Okay. This show is so unhinged. I don't even know what to say about it. I mean, Senjugahara kidnaps him. Sengoku's just... I don't even know what Sengoku's doing. Wanting to get commanded around, like, trying to, like, seduce Araragi. And then Kambaru's out here, like, trying to, shock him with her whole, like, perversion joke. Whose voice is this? I feel like last time I said it was Senjo Gahara, right? Dude, this show is such a roller coaster. It's crazy. I literally am so along for the ride with this. It's a wonderful feeling. It's just... I don't know. I feel like kind of bad sometimes. Because, like, I'm having to put... Oh, wait, the preview. I'll pause real quick. I'm having to spend so much effort just trying to, like... Just trying to read what they're saying. That, like, during the episode, I don't say, like, squat. And, like, sometimes that's okay, right? Like, I'm aware that you can talk too much during a reaction. And sometimes maybe I do that. You know, there's a healthy balance to find. But with this show specifically, it's like I'll have, like some ideas that I want to talk about. But then there's so much happening that I can't even verbalize it. It's just too much. It's just too much. I mean, that's to be expected at this point. Let me take a sip for my drink, preview, then we'll run it back. That's strawberry lemonade. Okay. Preview time. Let's see. Let's just listen to them talk Maniac for like another second here. Your master, Senjo Gahara. Okay. The ladder of sins. Are there not a lot more crooks more vile than any thief? Okay. Stolen from, the heart abandoned, meeting the swindler. What are you smoking? Okay. Read the haiku to me again. Where did my subtitles go? Okay. Wouldn't stealing be the first step towards lying? Here's a haiku. Yeah. Stolen from, the heart abandoned, meeting the swindler. That's kind of a fire haiku. Stolen from, the heart abandoned, meeting the swindler. Okay. We'll deal with that when we deal with that. How about that? Next time, Karen B part 3, you know how it goes. Okay. To the beginning. So, first things first, this entire thing. So, basically, Karen, tomboy, giga woman, so good at sports, even better at combat. It's not that she's manly, but she's tomboyish. Tomboyish is the word. I think it totally fits. I'm here for that. And the little pose as well. Like, she's obviously, like... But this is where it gets interesting. When you bring in the little sister, Tsukihi. Some of what he said here, I kind of missed. It was going fast. Her birthday was in early April. 14. Younger sister. Karen is... This is her clothes. Exactly what she looks like. Okay, so they're using the clothes as like a... Clothes, what you expect to see, and then what she's really like. So Karen is exactly like her clothes, like what you see in her clothes. We got the like karate gi on. We got the like the boyish suit, tracksuit, whatever you want to call it, that she was wearing. When she and Araragi like met up for a second there. She's tomboyish. She dresses tomboyish. She fights. She dresses fights. Makes sense. Which, in context with the whole fake thing going on, like, and the whole lying thing that Senjogahara said in the preview, there's a lot of emphasis put on oh wait, I didn't. Let me full screen again. Bink. On how Tsukihi doesn't dress according to her true nature. So like in that way, or could you say that she's lying about, like, she's presenting different than she really is, so she's lying, or she's being a fake in that way? You could probably, like, there's some connections there for sure, probably. For sure, probably. Also note, they have the honeycomb hexagon pattern in the background. So it seems that Tsukihi dresses, like, ultra feminine with all these, like, dresses, kimonos, whatever you want to call them. And then they're... Yeah, okay, and they're using nudity here as, like, a true nature thing, which is roughly kind of how I feel like it was used with Hanakawa whenever she was naked. Let's move to a different scene there real quick. Yeah. Because with Hanakawa in the OP, and just a couple of times that she's been, like, naked running around, like, because she's done that a handful of times, I feel like it's been, like, a true nature thing, because there's so much of an emphasis with Hanakawa, like, hiding who she really is, just because of her parents, or not her, like, actual parents, but because of her living situation, and then in the story a lot with Araragi, because of Araragi, of course, was with Senjogahara, and she had feelings for Araragi, so she was, like, hiding parts of that. So, like, her true self is actually, like, screaming out, wailing, like, super upset, naked, because that's her true self. They're, like, reiterating that with the sisters here. The sisters are, like, naked whenever they're talking about true self. True self represents naked. Boom, bang, bop. You love to see it. She looks feminine. She's actually just as aggressive, more aggressive than Karen. Heard. And she's easily provoked. Cut to egg. Oh, it was the egg, but the yolk spilled out when she got provoked. That's hilarious, actually. Her fits could almost be called hysterics. I do like that psycho energy. And then sun and the moon. That's fun. Pause. Thank you. Okay. I'm interested in Tsukihi. Like, why does she present super feminine if she's super aggressive? Is it like, I don't know, there's a couple ways you could see that. Because it could be like she's feminine, and she likes to present feminine, and she's being aggressive through being feminine, or like the feminine is a fake, it's a red herring or whatever, it's a distraction for her actual aggression. So it's like you lower your guard because she's super feminine, and then she, like, gets you. Though she is the brains, it's not like she's gonna sucker punch you in the gut or anything. But is she, like, doing it let's say it this way, is she presenting super feminine intentionally as, like, a tactic because she is super smart, or is she genuinely want to present feminine and is being aggressive, like, with her femininity? You know, could be something there. Of course, this is all from Araragi's perspective, so, like, for him to say that she is acting against her true nature, I mean, how much should we believe that? Because he could be just, like, who's to say that Araragi knows their true behavior when he keeps jumping to all the side characters instead of, like, going to them? He only runs into Karen because he literally runs into her randomly. I mean, to be fair, he does, like, smack her, so it's like he initiated their little conversation, but... And then I was a little bit confused on what their mission was. With the spell? Where is it? Yeah, and he thinks they're irredeemable fakes. This OP was really good. I really liked the visuals for this. Like, oh my goodness. The fire mixed with bee and, like, her jumping around looks really good. I'm also curious if we're going to get, like, because this is Karen B, are we going to get, like, a Tsukihi moth? That's my best guess. Moth. What do bees represent? I mean, we got float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. That connects to fighting. Bees make honey. Bees, queen bee, worker bee. How does that connect to anything? Could that connect to? I mean, this is another just Hail Mary connection, but why not? This episode had a lot of the King's game, right, where freaking Sengoku wanted to play King's Game with Araragi of, like, one of them just gives orders to the other, which obviously is laced with, like, erotic intent. So pog. And then, of course, Konbaru actually, like, he actually said like, yeah, I'll take orders from you. So he kind of like initiated the same game. I mean, a queen bee has orders over the worker bee. Like they have a hierarchy in the bee society, right? So I don't know. Maybe that'll be like a theme that'll continue to be reiterated and then tied to Karen specifically with the bee thing. Like maybe she's the worker bee and Tsukihi is like the queen bee. That'd be funny, right? That they think they're equal duo, but they actually have like some sort of like power dynamic going on. That's like a queen bee worker bee thing. Complete Hail Mary again. Just like ideas with the bee theme, especially because with these bees, it's like a bunch of bees dancing around as opposed to just like a queen bee that's chilling. Though she does kind of turn into one bee here. No, it's a bunch of bees. So yeah, she's dancing around with a bunch of bees. Worker bee. I thought. Really like the animation though. That's some fire stuff. I like how Aragi's just like floating there. Man, yeah, like Bake like was good. Like I was fine with Bake. I thought the animation was fine, but like this Nisei's really kicked it up a notch. Like Kyuzu obviously was really good, but like the stylization I'm a big fan of. But yeah, I mean, I mentioned it briefly. I'll go into a little more detail here. I don't know how many times I've talked about this. It could have been honestly, I could have talked about this 0 times or like 7 times. I don't remember. The sexualization of characters stemming from Araragi's mind. That concept. Like, whenever we're getting, like, lewd looks at, like, this skirt here, right? Like, this is obviously Araragi's looking at the gap between her sock and her skirt. And is, like, he's stealing a little peeksy peeks, right? And sometimes he gets his little, like, eye clip flash. So that obviously is his perspective influencing the camera, influencing our perspective, right? However, what about scenes like this? Kanbaru taking her bra off, right? He's not seeing that. He's imagining that, perhaps, because she's describing how she's becoming naked. So we're seeing, like, him imagining the erotic situation, I guess you could say. Or, like, this more specifically. Some of the, like this shot. This shot with Sengoku. I mean, what's, like, a better one? I want one of Sengoku, like trying to seduce him more so, like where it looks like she's trying to like this, where she's like playing all like, you know, she takes her jacket off, she's saying take off your sweatshirt, she's lying down, she's kind of getting all freaky with it a little bit. Is that actually happening, and how much is that happening? Is this like, is she literally acting like this? Because that would make enough sense, right, with her whole like crush cute little thing towards him, and just the entire show is kind of like this. Or is it she's acting semi-normally, maybe a little bit affectionate, and his mind is, like, kicking it up a notch or two? Because we're obviously getting this from his perspective. So, all the lewd things happening with the girls isn't necessarily, like, them acting lewd. Kanbaru's maybe an exception, as much as it's Araragi potentially even imagining it to be fake. Like, I don't trust my eyes. I don't trust the eyes of the camera to be one-to-one with the reality of what's happening in the show. Like the kidnapping with Senjogaharu is a perfect example. That could have been all metaphor, right? Of just like something she was imagining to represent their situation, like their relationship. Obviously, like, no, Kanbaru was naked, of course, but I just can't believe she was just like, we straight up saw her entire booty like that. That really caught me off guard, if that's not obvious. Dude, Nisei's freaky with it. I just like lost my mind a little bit. But man, at this point, I'm just getting, like, this show, I'm just used to it. It's crazy. What was I saying? I literally forgot. That's okay. Another point. Let's talk about something else. Kanbaru's use of, where's her line? Of, like, erotic wording and shock value for, like, because she thinks it's funny. It's somewhere in here, right? Like, she says she's erotic. She's very, like, teasing with her, like, with her erotic language, you know, obviously. And she said at some point that she, like, does it with her friends or whatever, or, like, with the team. I feel like she said that, didn't she? Which is something that, like, I kind of relate to. Just saying like really stupid, like outlandish things for attention in like a social setting. I mean, I've done that, you know, where you just say something like ultra sexual just for no reason. Is it funny? Not really. Maybe sometimes, but yeah, right here. I'll never forget my teammate's stunned expressions. She says like with it, like nostalgia. So it's like she acts this way because it's because of like she says things wrong, maybe even like in a sexual way sometimes to people for attention. One, I relate to that. Two, it makes like her behavior with Araragi make a lot of sense because he starts like going into pervert mode, right? Because he does this every once in a while, and he's like unfazed with her like saying that she's gonna strip. He's not at all like shock valued anymore, and he's like, "Oh, it's normal, totally fine. Maybe I'm the bigger pervert. Like I don't even care that I'm helping with all your books anymore." And so she, of course, is like, he's supposed to get stun locked by that. Now I'm stun locked, and then thusly pins him, and then what? Takes his pants off? And then what? Does he feel like he's Hachikuji here? Is that what this is supposed to be? With him saying sexual harassment? Wait, no. What's your line? What's your line, Araragi? Wait. He literally is Hachikuji. He's literally wearing her hair. Wow. Wait. Okay, I gotta see when they did that. No, he's normal here. Wait, I can't believe they did that. It'll feel good soon? Okay. And then she makes her den, bro. She makes her, like, love den. Dude, he's literally turns into Hachikuji. When he's getting sexually harassed. That's crazy. How does it feel? You don't like it, huh? You starting to understand why you can't be doing that? Yeah, he's literally Hachikuji there. That's ridiculous. Stop struggling. Kombaru, stop stripping me. This is going too far, Kombaru. That's the thing. Like, saying outlandish, perverse things for attention is one thing. Stripping somebody against their will is another. Like, obviously. Okay, wait. What did you say? It was then I swore. I swore then that no matter how or when I encounter Hachikuji, I'll never open the conversation with sexual harassment. So he literally, like, gets sexually harassed by Convodu so much that he doesn't want to sexually harass Hachikuji anymore. Like, he's like, oh, shoot, this sucks. I should stop. Good. You know what? As much, like, I don't, like, at least he understands now that it's a bad thing to do and that he shouldn't do that. He's able to empathize with Hachikuji because he got hoed. Good stuff. Okay. Sorry, I'm like biting my nails. I really like Karen. Karen's fun. She volunteer work, Slayer of 1,000 Demons. No, wait. It was here. No. It was here. I'm trying to find the reasoning that the girls are doing their thing. Was that really, where was that? I think it was, they were, dude, it was, okay, no, I got it, shut up. It was Sengoku talking about it, was it not? Yeah, right here. Okay, this is important, and I didn't understand it, so we're going to watch it again. Happening within the school. He says, has anything happened with the snakes? Basically, like anything that happened before, anything oddity related, because he's checking up with his people. And then she says there's some weird spell circulating. I don't know what you mean by spell. Oh, you know what's cute? He got a little wife in his game of life, right? It's Senjo Gahara. Okay, continue. All the middle schools. I think Rara-chan and the others are up to something. I assume Rara? Karen, Tsukihi, Araragi, Rara, Araragi. I'm just gonna assume you mean the Fire Sisters. When I talked to her a while ago, she asked what happened with the snake. Yeah, so she's starting to get interested, or the Fire Sisters are starting to get interested with oddities. but they don't think oddities are necessarily true. They're just like, because obviously the oddities, it's like, it's the stage stuff. We were talking about the stage last episode, where it's like the stage, what's actually happening with the oddities isn't like hidden information for the real world that most people don't know about, and Araragi doesn't want people to, like, what did he say? I'm just gonna pull it up. I have it right here. I should probably make sure I get this right. This is important enough. Yeah, okay. If your family should ever find themselves backstage, you can guide them out. Yeah, so he doesn't want to like pull them backstage into the world of the oddities, but if they get backstage, he's going to be there to pull them out from it. Kind of like Oshino did for him, if you really want to say. I love Hachikuji. Let's see. For one thing, sharing your secret with someone. Yeah. You engross them into the world of oddities, which then just make them get hoed, basically. So, yeah. Okay. Hachikuji spits wisdom. Hachikuji's a real one. I love Hachikuji. Though, you need to, like, I don't think it's a problem for Araragi. You need to, like, I think it's important if you have something like an oddity going on, or, like, have happened with the whole vampire thing. I mean, it's still ongoing because Shinobu is literally in his shadow right now. Shinobu? Yeah, Shinobu is in his shadow right now, so still ongoing. But I think it's relatively important to have people know about your issues. Not, like, too much. Like, to have at least one person know that you can talk to, so that you're not completely alone, isolated. Being isolated is usually not fun. So having someone you can talk to is important. However, Araragi already has that with, I mean, like, a ton of people. You know, everyone from Bake, like, they all know about oddities, and a couple of them know about his vampire thing, like Hanakawa or Senjugahara or whatever. Like Konbaru. So he doesn't need that. Therefore, no need to get his sisters involved. It makes sense. It makes enough sense to me. Okay, cool. So yeah, he doesn't want to get them involved if he doesn't have to. However, it seems that they're investigating behavior that is explained by oddities, but they don't think oddities exist. So they're going down the path of uncovering oddities. Which he's... Wait, let me real quick figure out why she said that she was going to show Araragi her body. Who won the game of life? What do you want to do after this? Twister. Twister's so fun. I love Twister. How do you not know Twister? Weren't they talking about Twister in the preview for last episode? I'll show your body how to twist. Okay, I'll show your body Twister. Okay. I misinterpreted the first time then. No, yeah, Twister's a great game. Kind of weird to play Twister alone with a middle schooler if he's a high schooler, alone in her room, when you're in this amount of clothes, but you know what? That's for you to deal with. That's not my problem, quite frankly. Okay. Yeah. So, how does Araragi respond? This is the interesting thing to me. Araragi's sisters are at risk of becoming immersed in oddities, right? They're asking about the snakes, they're investigating things, Karen is doing something is going on. There's like a spell thing happening that's being investigated as well, that's throughout all the middle schools that Sengoku thinks has to do with the sisters. So the sisters are like front and center for something going on that's could relate to oddities because the sisters were asking about the snake, right? Araragi is someone that is keeping his secret of his oddities experience to himself because he doesn't, with Hachikuji's wisdom, he doesn't want to like get them involved with oddities and because that would like make them suffer or whatever. That would just make things worse for like no reason. Could also be that he just doesn't want to and sees them as fakes and like doesn't want to talk to them. Maybe, but like the main reason is what Hachikuji was talking about. However, it's not even like I'm not even sure it's so that they don't suffer, because he doesn't try to lead them away at all from the oddity stuff, right? What does he say here when he leaves? He literally just like says that that she's cringe for doing the handstand walk. Yeah, for walking on her hands through the city in middle school. And she says, "Later, dog. I do not care. Hasta la vista." Cartwheel 7 times away. So when threatened with his sisters approaching oddities, which is something that he talked with Hachikuji about, or which is something that when he talked to Hachikuji about, frick, my words are so bad right now. He talked to Hachikuji about it, suffering and or finding out oddities equals bad, right? That was the idea. That was his reasoning for not telling his sisters about his vampire stuff and for keeping it a secret, right? But when he realizes, or when he's told that the sisters are going to uncover oddities, which therefore would lead them to suffer, he just doesn't deal with it. He's not like talking to them at all about it. He's not trying to like lead them away or anything. He literally just goes to Kampuru's house to clean her room. Literally, to clean her room. We're bouncing between all the side characters because he doesn't want to deal with his actual sisters. And originally, I feel like it starts as a like for their own good. I won't like get them involved with my issues, but they're going towards his issues. They're going towards oddities right now. So if he actually like wanted to help them and like keep them safe or whatever, I feel like he would be taking a more active role. I kind of feel like he's using the situation, or he's not dealing with them, and he's like rationalizing it as, oh, I'm keeping them safe from my secret with oddities. But really, like, if he wanted to truly help them, then he would try to just like lead them away from oddities or something, or like actually like talk to them and do something with them instead of just avoiding it and going to all the side characters. So perhaps he's the fake, right? I don't know. What do I mean there? I mean, I guess you could say that he's a fake for. He says that he wants to keep them backstage or whatever, but is actually not at all helping them stay backstage because would rather just not have to deal with telling them about his personal business. So he's like faking his intentions to himself. Maybe there's something going on there. That could be cool. This is a little speculative. I'm not 100% on all of this. Because of course, like he wanted to go to Konburu's house, right? Maybe he'll go home and talk to Tsukihi and Karen tonight and like actually sit down and talk to them about it. Maybe he will. That was kind of like briefly mentioned as a possibility with Karen. She said like, yeah, I'm doing stuff right now. And yeah, she said she was busy. So perhaps that he will kind of deal with it, or at least get pulled into it and then start to deal with it. But I can't help but think that he's like avoiding it right now. At least in the beginning, I feel like he's been avoiding it more than he should, question mark. Yeah. Wow, I mean, I'll probably do like a lyric pass on the... I can do like a light lyric pass. I'm not gonna lie, I'm like sleepy. Like low key. I just got hit by fatigue. We'll do a light lyric pass real quick. I'll probably do a harder one on the next episode. I'm gonna mute this. Okay, I woke up this morning and missed. This is all Karen. Which is interesting. As opposed to both of them. It's fate. Like, does she truly believe she's an ally of justice? Like, I kind of think she might. That, like, to think that Araragi's... Temperature's rising. Araragi's view of her is wrong. With the whole fake thing. But I don't know. These noble acts I perfectly perform really aren't so bad. That line's kind of got me worried a little bit. Whose hand are you trying to hold? We're bound to reach our goal faster. Your sister? Together we can go wherever we want. There's 3 hands. Why are there 3? Wait. There's some crazy triplet stuff going on here. Or something. Wait. This is important. So she's pogging. Fires everywhere. She points. There's 3 of her. Right? And then they each turn into, like, bees or whatever. And it's her and her sister. And then they, like, are one or whatever. Okay. Surely from now on more than ever. I mean, a Hail Mary. I'm just full of Hail Marys today. The whole, like, 3 hands thing makes me think, like, what if there's, like, the Karen B thing is going to be, like, her duplicating so that she can spread more justice or something weird. I don't know. I don't even know what that's supposed to mean, but, like, her being the worker bee for justice, you know? That could be cool. But, again, complete Hail Mary. It's just there's 3 of her her pointing, and there's bees everywhere, and she wants justice. So, like, to see her as a force that spreads beyond, like, throughout all the schools, you know? Because all this, like, there was the point of all the middle schools are being impacted by the spell or whatever's happening. So perhaps her desire to spread justice throughout her school is spreading to other schools, which is where the bees come in, and that's, like, her spreading, you know, like a swarm of bees. Sucking honey out of flowers across... Oh, yeah, I mean, what if sucking honey out of flowers, or doing the no, you don't suck honey out of flowers. You do the pollen, and you help the flowers, and you get honey for it. Bees are good for the environment. Wait, bees are good. They, like, help the flowers. What if she's the bee, and administering justice is gathering the pollen? Is that too far? I don't know. I don't know. Okay, honestly, that'll probably do it for this episode. Dude, Sengoku going crazy. Konbaru going absolutely wild, quite frankly. Actual, like, nude artist levels. So, go off, I guess. I respect her, honestly. Konbaru doing it, like, I'm totally fine with. I don't even care. I'm just accepting with it. Him looking at him oogling his sisters a little bit, like, some of these shots with Karen were, like, a little sus, but I think that's just, like, that Araragi mindset, you know? Where that's just how he is. Not that that's an excuse, but it's an explanation for the shots, right? So yeah, should be interesting. Definitely looking forward to how Nisei's gonna go. But yeah, on to the next episode 3 of Nisemonogatari. Should be exciting. Of course, if you like the video, subscribe if you're new. I'd really appreciate that. Like watching numbers go up. If you made it all the way to the end, I do appreciate it. Not that many people do, like 8% or whatever. I can check the analytics. I know how it is, but you're here. That's what matters, and I appreciate that. And yeah, on to the next. That's all I got for tonight. I'll be seeing you then.